On.
Okay. Hi there, I am Deb Carbott with Exit Deluxe Realty, and I have with me
Morgane Klareich from Masters Title Escrow.
And we thought it'd be nice to learn a little bit more about the title service that all of the sellers and buyers need to go through. And so that's why we have Morgane here today. She's going to tell us a little bit about the processes and what we need to know as sellers and buyers when we go through the process.
So basically I'll do a little bit of a gist and run through about title, because it does get a little complicated and I don't want to overwhelm anyone with the title process. But we get thrown into the mix after you ratify a contract. So you've already gotten approved by your lender, your realtor has found you your home, and you and the seller have decided, okay, we're gonna go under contract. And then we do a title search in Maryland. It's about 60 years back title search of all the different owners and sellers that have gone through this process before, and make sure that this owner is the true person that's able to sell you the house. Check if there's any liens or judgments on the property, basically making sure that if there's anything attached to the property that owes money, that you're not going to have to deal with that when you buy the house. We're going to find it and then make sure those people are paid off either before or at settlement. And then speaking of settlement, we actually conduct the closing for you. So we have a notary that meets you at your preferred location and
so they
does
will
the
meet
closing.
you anywhere.
Yeah, anytime, anywhere. So you don't have to necessarily take a day off work or anything like that. We can close before, after work at your convenience. Funny story, one time a lady actually went into labor and we had to send someone. Yeah, she was obviously buying a home, and so we had to meet her and her husband actually at the hospital and have them sign to make sure we close on that. So really anywhere.
So don't be afraid of not having a title company nearby to close, because these people will go anywhere, meet you anywhere that you want, even Panera.
Yeah, anywhere.
Okay.
And then finally, also, we're very flexible with your fees. It is a service that we're conducting for you, and then we do collect your taxes and make sure that's all done properly, your property taxes and all of that too as well.
Okay. Now, so the mortgage company is going to get title insurance, right? So does the buyer also need to get title insurance?
So my opinion, I think the buyer should get title insurance. It is optional in Maryland, so no one's gonna make you get title insurance. But if you think about it, if a mortgage company is getting insured, doesn't it make sense then for yourself to be insured? And even though we do the search, I was telling you before, we all know the government, and sometimes liens and judgments and different things and disputes are recorded a little bit late, maybe a couple months after you close, and then it'll show up when you try and refinance or sell the home. So if you have title insurance, you just file a simple claim, and then we deal with that dispute and settle the case and pay out whatever needs to be paid out. So, and you only need to pay your insurance once. It's not like homeowners insurance that you have to pay, for every month, annually, semi-annually. For this, it's just one-time fee too.
Okay, great. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you
speaking
for having
with
me.
us. Okay, so with this interview, I think you can now see it's there's no fear. You don't need any. Don't be afraid of closing, because the title companies that we work with and other people around here work with, they're awesome, especially Morgane.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Bye.